If you're thinking about becoming a mortgage broker, one of the very first practical questions that comes up is how much does it actually cost to get started? And the good news is, compared to most regulated careers, the upfront cost is actually relatively low. But there are a few things that you need to budget for depending on the route you take. So here's a breakdown so you know exactly what to expect. So the first thing is your CMAP qualification cost. So your main upfront cost is going to be your mortgage qualifications. Typical rough CMAP pricing is going to be, say, $500 to $1,000 for the full course and exams. Some providers offer cheaper self-study material. Others charge more for structured teaching. Exam resits also costs extra if you have to do them. And this is the only essential cost for everyone entering the industry. The second cost can be background checks. Work as a regulated mortgage advisor, you're going to most likely need to have some form of background checks. So credit checks, criminal records, so a DBS check. And together these are not going to cost you much more than say 40 to 60 quid in total. They are simple, but they are required for nearly everything, especially the DBS one. The third one is costs if you join as an employed broker. So if you start in an employed role, most costs are going to be covered for you. So there's going to be no monthly fees. There's going to be no FCA fees, training and compliance handled by the firm. And your main cost is really just going to be your CMAP qualification. And in some cases, they might even do that themselves. They may even do the cost and front the cost and pay for it. So really, there's not much costs involved for that one. Now let's talk about costs if you go self-employed. So self-employed brokers have a few extra expenses, usually paid monthly or annually. So network fees and monthly compliance fees, it's going to range from say 150 to like £400 a month, roughly. You got your PI insurance, which is ballpark, say 30 to £60 a month. But again, it's all calculated very differently as well. It's all depending on your network and stuff. You got technology as well. So CRM, sourcing tools, email scheduling, all that stuff, 50 to £150 a month. Budget minimum. There's probably going to be a lot more than that. Then you've got optional marketing budgets. So that's going to be really vary based on how you want to do that. Some networks also charge onboarding fees. There's all different ones, but they're going to be maybe £200 to £500 one-off. So total first year outlay for new self-employed brokers is usually in the region of say 2.5 to say 6 grand, depending on the tools and networks that you choose. Now, there are optional extras as well, but these aren't required, but some people do like to invest in them. Say coaching or mentoring, paid leads to get started. I'm not a fan of that one, but you can. Branding and website design. These are all completely optional, and most new brokers don't actually need any of these from day one, in my opinion. So either way, if you look at it, compared to a law or accounting or most financial services roles, the entry costs are really low, which is one of the reasons why so many people love this career. If you're willing to put in the work and build your skills properly, your return on the investment is huge. And if you want to know how much money you could actually make as a mortgage broker, check out this video right now because I break that down in a lot more detail.